Stop eating fibers. Have you come across a person that states this sentence on social media?
We are designed to eat meat.
Yeah.
We are not designed to eat plants. And you can look at that in a lot of different ways, like the appendix.
Yeah.
You know, we do not have the ability to break down fiber in any meaningful way. We just don't. And so that means we should not be eating it. And that was the entire argument in the 80s.
If so, and you are following that person, I suggest that you unfollow that person. If there is one thing that I could change overnight to make people healthier, then it's to up the fiber intake. As always, you know how we run things over here. We are not relying on people shouting into camera without backing that up with any evidence. Today I'm armed to the max with scientific evidence. The only whole foods that contain fibers are plants. And that's why it's sadly no surprise that the average fiber intake is way too low. The most positive averages are actually stating that people are getting half of the minimum. Yes, the minimum RDA in. RDA is the recommended dietary allowance, meaning what you should be consuming on a daily basis. I think it's way lower than that, sadly. So if you come across people stating that we shouldn't consume any fibers because they are harming you, well, we are not consuming any fibers at all right now. But let's have a look at the total scientific evidence. Let's turn the clock back to 2019. That's the year in which Reynolds and colleague posted, in my humble opinion, the best study on fiber to this day. What they wanted to do to exclude all the bias is to go through literally all the research. And when I say all the research, I mean all the research. They included meta-analysis and systematic reviews of prospective studies up until the end of April 2017. And for randomized controlled trials, they included all the data up until the end of February 2018. They excluded prospective studies and trials with participants that had chronic diseases, weight loss trials, or trials involving supplements. All in all, they had 135 million years of data from 185 prospective studies and 58 clinical trials with 4,635 participants. They found a 15 to 30% decrease in all-cause and cardiovascular-related mortality, decreases in coronary heart disease, stroke, type 2 diabetes, colorectal cancer, when compared to the highest dietary fiber consumer with the lowest. Interesting enough, the biggest risk reduction was seen when you had a daily fiber intake between 25 and 29 grams. Obviously, the dose response curve suggested that higher intakes of dietary fiber could confer even greater benefits against cardiovascular disease, type 2 diabetes, and colorectal and breast cancer. Meaning that if you up your fiber intake to like the average 10 to 15 grams to 25 to 29 grams, you get one of the biggest jumps in all the health benefits. And it's really not that hard to do so. So whenever you come across someone that tells you that you should stop consuming fiber, show them this video. Ask them if they can provide better evidence than, well, all the data ever published. That's a hard task. I'm consuming over 100 grams of fiber every single day. How about you? Feel free to let me know in the comment section. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you during my next video.